Kyle Busch in the 18 car.
Didn't you used to have green wheels on the gate? Or was that Harry Gant?
No, that was on the Mountain Dew car. And hang on to it, brother.
Nice catch.
Hold on to it there. There you go.
What I said.
Nice save by Kyle Busch. Keeping that one out of the wall.
I'm just a little bit worried about these boys.
Coming outside.
Something just missing. It's
You
not.
can see when I hit it versus when I don't.
That car has been on the edge. I've been watching him get into turn one, and it's one of the cars I was commenting about how it gets over on that right front,
right,
and how the back end swings. And I said, I don't know how he catches it. Well, here's how if you happen not catch it right, here's what happens. See it rock a little bit getting in there, and you can see smoke already coming off the right rear. He's gassing it up, trying to hang on to it.
The car is never stable. It's like every time it comes up on the back springs, it's lifting it up and over.
It's like it was loading, unloading, loading, unloading,
yeah.
and it has to load and stay there until you come up off the corner.
Right, I think it's porpoising kind of front to rear.
Here's another look at it.
Of course, you get up there, there's not any grip up there anyway. It's pretty dirty, and you can see no rubber. So that's going to...
Pretty lucky he didn't hit anything.
Oh, I'll say. Watch this car as it goes off in the corner.
Watch the right rear.
Right front. Yeah, it's the right front.
Right front, I'm sorry.
Yeah. When he spins his car out and it comes around, we got a shot of it. It looked like the right front wheel was vibrating. Watch it right here. Now, you got to watch real close when it gets to, I'll tell you when. Right here. Look at that right front.
It's like it was.
Looked like it's vibrating.
Yeah.
Krista, what's up?
Well, Kyle said the reason he spun because of his line. He's told his team, I knew I arced it in too much, so I gave it more wheel, but then I busted the end out. If you miss the bottom, you are toast.
And Darrell, that's a little bit unusual, but maybe it's a little early, but normally it's not that line sensitive. It's sensitive to overdriving, but it's normally not that much of a line sensitive racetrack.
No, I mean, normally in the race, you'll be up pretty high up there. Actually, you can run that off of that corner pretty high. Let's see what happens to Ruderman here. Yikes.
He definitely tagged it that time, but we saw him fight that race car tooth and nail in that first practice session.
Kissed it.
Slightly.
With the right rear.
Lightly.
Politely.
And politely.
Right now, he's 27th quickest. He's only run a total of 9 laps.
Oh, that's not even cosmetic damage.
Nah. They'll say, did you know you hit the wall? And he said, no, I didn't have any idea.
They'll buff right out. Oh, Ambrose, turn 2.
What the heck?
Keep it locked. Keep it locked. Keep it locked. There you go.
Another nice save.
He's got a right rear down. Now, I don't know if he did that in the spin or not.
But Darrell, we saw this with Tony Stewart in that first practice, and we've seen it with a lot of the Nationwide Series cars. They put new tires on, and they just have no grip.
When you're coming up out of there, you're trying to turn and accelerate forward all at the same time. Yeah, that tire blows out right there when it hits that curb, I think.
I think you're right, Darrell. It was up as he was coming around.
Yeah, that didn't what caused him to spin out. He just pushed loose. You got a lot of wheel in it there because you're trying to keep it down off the wall coming out there, and it just gets the back end coming around, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And I think when he gets down here, that curbing just knocks the tire off the bead. It didn't so much blow it out as knock it off the rim.
Just knocked it down.
Right there.
Yeah.
And he's got at least a couple of flats on that car. Flat as a flitter.
What's a flitter?
It's pretty flat.
He's got chrome wheels. It's easy to do over there, man. When you get the car free enough to turn through the center of 1 and 2, you're just a little too free when you come off.
No contact.
You'll see him come up out of that hole. You got a lot of wheel in it right there. Once the back end starts around, there's not a whole lot you can do.
But he's almost right in the tracks of Marcos Ambrose, who spun a few minutes ago in that 47 car.
I think, Larry, what we're picking up on, though, is what you mentioned a couple of times. I believe these guys are putting tires on, and they're just not hooking up that well on the first lap or two.
No rear grip at all.
Didn't look like it.
No apparent damage to Jimmie Johnson's car.